Welcome back to Catatious, the place where we decode all things feline. Today, we're diving into a behavior that might have you scratching your head: why your cat is eating cat poop. It's not exactly a topic for the faint of heart, but trust me, there's a reason behind it. And it's not as gross as it sounds. Imagine this. You've just cleaned the litter box, feeling like you've finally got a handle on things. When, bam, your cat suddenly decides that the litter box is a buffet. What's going on? Well, it's actually a lot more common than you might think. And while it may make you want to gag, there's an explanation for this strange behavior. First, let's talk about a phenomenon called coprophagia. Sounds fancy, right? But it's simply the act of eating feces. Now, before you assume your cat has turned into some kind of weird food critic, let's clear up some of the possible reasons. One of the most common causes is nutritional deficiency. Cats are obligate carnivores, meaning they need specific nutrients found in meat to thrive. If they're not getting enough of the right stuff from their food, they might turn to a less appetizing source: poop. It's like an attempt to gather the missing nutrients from their diet. Another reason? Cats have a very strong instinct to keep their living spaces clean. If you've ever noticed your cat burying their waste after they go, that's because in the wild, keeping their territory free of odors helps them avoid predators. Unfortunately, this can lead to eating feces if they feel it's polluting their space. It's a survival tactic that's stuck around, even for our pampered house cats. And here's a big one: stress. Yes, stress can mess with your cat's eating habits too. Changes in the environment, a new pet, or even a change in their routine can trigger odd behaviors like eating feces. Cats are creatures of habit, and any disruption to that can leave them feeling anxious or confused. Now, if your cat is indulging in this behavior frequently, it's important to rule out any underlying medical issues. Certain conditions, like parasites, diabetes, or even malabsorption problems, can cause a cat to be extra hungry or feel like they aren't getting the nutrition they need, leading them to eat things they shouldn't. So if this becomes a pattern, it's always a good idea to check in with your vet. But here's the good news: you can help stop this behavior. First, make sure your cat's diet is top-notch. High-quality, nutrient-rich food should be at the top of your list. Also, make sure your litter box is clean and easily accessible. If your cat feels safe and comfortable, they won't feel the need to clean up after themselves. Lastly, if your cat is stressed, try to minimize the stressors in their environment. Simple, like adding calming products or even spending more quality time with them. So, next time your cat starts digging around in the litter box, don't panic. Just remember that it's a behavior that can be managed, and more often than not, it's a sign that something needs attention. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Catatious. Got any quirky cat stories or solutions of your own? Drop them in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe and share with your fellow cat lovers. Oh, and check out the next video on the screen. I think it'll perfectly capture your interest. See you next time!